Hello, beautiful Cancer. Welcome to your reading. We're going to start by looking into your coffee cup. This is your reading for next 4 weeks, money, career, success, and material stuff. And then after the coffee cup, we're going to dive into your tarot. And I have here, kind of looks like a crab right there. I don't know if you can see the little shape. And the crab is getting outside of its comfort zone. And the symbol of Cancer is crab. So it seems like maybe it's not a long pathway, it's not like far away, but you're taking a leap of faith. Maybe within the second week you're going to explore something outside of your comfort zone, and this can be a new field, an area, something that is going to require courage for you. I'm not going to say this is something that's never been done before, but this is something maybe you never pursued before. So you might have a hobby or something you always wanted to do. It can start in a way that maybe you start to learn something that you always wanted to learn about as well. Okay, that is going to expand your vision. That's going to bring you like maybe I see communication lines opening. There's like a conversation bubbles appearing. It can help you meet, come across with people, like cross path with people who are also exploring their inspirations, okay? And it seems like that's opening up a new world for you out there. But inside, when we come back, you're in a comfort zone. I see someone standing here. Looks like a masculine figure. I see letter C and M in front of his name, like face. It can be their first name or the last name. And it seems like this person has like an elephant's trunk holding in their hand. And there's a monkey following them, a baboon type of a monkey following them. And the following person, I feel in this case, is a separate person. It's not the same person's qualities. This can be someone really articulate with their words, is following someone who's holding the power. The elephant's trunk is representative of wealth and resources and abundance. And this person is holding in their hand and maybe just attached to them and not letting go. The baboon behind them is actually like whispering into their ear in a positive sense. So if you're dealing with someone in your life right now, C, M, letters can mean their first name or the last name, and this person is holding on to authority, power, money maybe so tightly. There's a person convincing, maybe coming to let them know like they need to share. Okay, I see there's phone lines appearing, so I don't think this baboon character is coming out of nowhere. When I see like chimpanzees, monkeys, and gorillas, baboons, these are actually, they have maybe because they're using their hands, they seem like they have a deeper communication skills. But gorillas can learn sign language. So I interpret this in a sense that this person is very articulate with their words. Okay, they know how to communicate. They know how to relay the message. That's why maybe you're calling upon this person. They might be someone related to their spirit animal, can be baboon as well. And you're reaching out to them and they're coming so fast because you can see like it's creating a way, kind of like a cartoonish. When you see the road runner, when it just starts running, it just leaves some, lines in the air. It kind of reminds me of that. This can be a person who's going to show up for you rather quickly. That can be also a surprise here. So it's not only about money, career, and wealth. I feel like these are also opening doorways to where you can ask help from, okay? Another thing I see, the second week, there's a dog. The dog has antlers. And the thing is, I was watching a video the other day. There was this massive elk was standing in the middle of the road. And the cars slowed down. And they were afraid that can charge on anyone. So even though they're wild creatures, however, they're not predators, they can also attack. So the dog is wearing elk antlers is a sign here Dog can be someone loyal to you, but if you get too close to this person's comfort zone within the second week, or maybe just get too intervene, like try to prevent this person to do things, they can charge at you. Okay, that's why I feel that you are walking away here. It's very like in a smiley face, rather than maybe trying to take someone with you. I feel this is the feeling I told you, that you're exploring something new, getting outside your comfort zone. And that outside the comfort zone, you might find another comfort for yourself, which can become a resource or a place that you get fed, okay? Spiritually, mentally, even financially, you might actually create a funnel, a source of abundance for yourself. But this person might not be ready. And if you're insistent on bringing someone with you to that place, that might actually drag you down, or they might break the spirit here. Okay, the second week is about, this is like a spiritual also connection you're forming with the material needs that you have, rather than feeding everybody else and like protecting everybody else around you. First, you're actually attending to your own heart's desire. Okay, because what happens when you're elevated, you start elevating others together with you, but you cannot pull someone, drag someone off the stairs to your floor, basically. Okay, they need to take the elevator with you, or they can stay where they are. And I see here, there's where the transformation happens. You have a baby in your hand. The baby has a massive hat. The baby can be this new creation you have, or a new offer, a new job, an idea, and it's wearing a hat. Hat symbolizes authority, okay? And so some of you are coming up with really a strong stance here, really strong idea. It already starts to build itself up. But the thing is, you're carrying it, okay? You cannot walk anywhere. You're carrying it, you're speaking it. So this can be about a new financial endeavor. It can be about the amount of money that you want to earn. It can be about the new career you want to explore. It has an authority. It is a strong desire, and it can happen. However, you're carrying it everywhere. It's a baby. Okay, you're feeding it. You're taking care of it. You're carrying it in your hand. And like I said, maybe the dog is someone loyal to you, but really stubborn when it comes to moving forward. So you are doing moving forward action here, taking your desire and moving with that. This can even be like a partner not really agreeing with you. Maybe you want to move somewhere. I know it becomes really hard, this kind of things, and this is not really those kind of relationship advice. Definitely get like a professional going in this kind of situations. But I see that your desire is a baby that you're carrying into the future, okay? Nobody's going to pick up that baby. That's your baby. And that baby this time, like whatever it is, it has authority. Means that it has potential of growth. Third week, I see that you're entering into a crowded environment. For some of you, I felt this is like a family environment. I see there's a horseman here riding a horse. I see letter P or B, like berry. I'm trying to think of a name starts with B. Number 8 shaped, but this is a person. You see the head of a person. He's riding the horse. Horse is a little wonky. Kind of looks like those horses they look like they're wearing bell bottoms type of horse. And this person, this crowd can be like a graduations of some sort. This person can be getting like an upgrade in their life, graduating from something, but there's a bigger beast in front of them. So this might be one stage of their life, and there's a horse above their head. So this person is charged towards their heart's desire. I told you, the third week is a crowd. There's a graduation. This can be something long time coming. For some of you, maybe you're going to actually find the horse in that space while that person is riding their own horse. When you step into it, it can call your name as well. And that can guide you towards your own blessing. The horse can be your wish fulfillment when you step into this place. But also, this can be like an immediate upgrade. When you hold on to the baby in your hand, your desire, the immediate upgrade is going to actually show up here, okay? Another one we have, okay, what do we have here? I told you there's like a lady with the socks has children's on it, like a skirt right there. She has a fish above her head. So the fourth week can be actually kind of reminds me of a little bit can dancers, clothing, but they wear a long, like the dress has a tail here. It can also be like, kind of reminds me of entertainment business. The thing is, it can be an entertainment business that you're working with someone in the entertainment business. I say number 3 can symbolize this person's creativity, or this can be you doing something entertaining for you. You don't have to be the one on the stage. You might go watch someone, or you might, like, socks are very significant to me. Socks, actually, guys, I used to design clothing. Designing socks are a really big industry. If you're in the socks designing, it can also symbolize that as well, but very specific. Okay, so it keeps your feet warm. So this can also be a comforting environment. Within the 4th week, you're going to find yourself in an environment that is comfortable for you, comforting. I'm going to dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desired intention, hold it in your mind. There's a massive fish here jumping out of the water, curved, within the 2nd week especially. That's why I said, like, your baby, you're carrying it. The fish can be material satisfaction, money, resources showing up. Then your desire, the 2nd flip coming forward real fast. So you need to catch the fish. When it jumps out of the water, you need to catch the fish. It can be the baby you're carrying. Outside your comfort zone, exploring the new idea. It can also be something, if you are building something, want to build something, this can be the opportunity coming forward to actually help you build it. Okay, the material, maybe support. It can be even like something you're, like, it's just something that is going to really be a remedy for the problem there. Okay, I see there are 2 people sitting with big hats and watching outside your comfort zone here. Kind of looks like a cloud view to me. So if you do believe in your ancestors and the people who love you, watching over you. Actually, I watched a demonstration today on TikTok. I don't usually believe that we can talk to the people on the other side, but there was a psychic medium. He's British, and he was talking to this lady's mother, which the girl is Romanian. And the guy said, I don't know Romanian. I might butcher that what she's saying. And he started speaking Romanian. And the words actually meant stuff. Means like, I love you, I miss you type of things. I'm safe. So that was incredible for me. I usually don't believe that we can talk to dead. So I feel like this can be a message for some of you. If you believe in that, they speak to you, they watch over you. This can also be your angels, by the way. There are 2 people up in the heaven, up on a higher level. They're actually watching you, okay? I don't think they have negative intentions. They can have positive intentions. And maybe you can call upon their help. They're right now in an observation mode. Can be in the literal sense as well. It can be 2 people, 2 giants that you see as giants, 2 authority figures that are watching over you, that are waiting for you to ask for help. But if it's in spiritual level, no one can intervene with the free spirit that we have, the free will. So you need to ask in order for you to receive the help, okay? I have written down, channeled a new type of reading yesterday. So I'm going to ask the question. We're going to look into what's coming your way first. And then we're going to see how you can achieve it, okay? So we have the 4 of Pentacles. This is the good stuff, so I'm going to go with the good energy. 4 of Pentacles symbolizes maybe you're holding on to something. What's coming your way is something's going to come into your life, or some good stuff, movement. We have 2 swords energy, 2 swords, King of Swords and Knight of Swords. This is like a fast movement happening. Answers are coming. You're becoming an authority here too. I told you that there's an authority position happening, but you're maybe holding on to the past, even though you are having fast progress when it comes to maybe you're looking for a job, something very good that will actually put you in a situation of power and logical. What makes sense is coming very fast, but you're holding on too much to the past. Maybe that's why you are slowing down the progress here. I want to see why this is happening here too. We have 8 of Pentacles. Okay, with the 4 of Pentacles. So maybe you're holding on to the past too much. How is that going to happen? Okay. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and Ace of Pentacles. So how is that going to happen? There are certain things maybe you don't know about the subject that you're exploring here, okay? And that's why maybe you're holding on to the past too much, because you're afraid that when you get into that space and you start like become the authority and start speaking your mind, that can affect you in a way that maybe you're not going to get appreciated, because if you don't know enough in a high situation, high position, you might get judged. Okay, then you can lose your confidence there. That's why maybe you're holding back your energy, but I feel like you have everything within you. Nine of Pentacles is how you're going to get there. Like I told you, the process here. Nine of Pentacles is, we have a lady sitting down under the date tree and she's enjoying the Nine Pentacles and the sun and also the shade. So whatever you have available right now to you, all the resources, when you start enjoying them, when you start appreciating them, I see the opportunity of financial security, a massive pentacle here is going to show up in your life. Okay, it's about the gratitude season, guys. First, we have how you get out of here. We have that get out of the mindset of holding on to the past too much, and maybe not really standing up confidently when the future comes. You need to start planning out what you're going to do, what you're going to say, and maybe even if you're going to interviews, or if you're retired and you're looking for a new source of income, and maybe you're applying to higher authorities to give you that income, you need to prepare for what you're going to say. You need to have a plan of action, okay? An explanation, a presentation. That's like the Two of Wands energy here. When it comes to King of Wands, even if you feel like hesitant here, it seems like when you sit on that throne, you're going to be victorious. Like maybe I feel like maybe there's not even someone better than you who can pull this off. That's why you're showing up, sitting up, like very launched. Basically, he's launched on this chair. Like he's doing it so comfortably because this is your victorious moment, guys. When it comes to a creative endeavor, I feel like running the things, when the night energy comes up here, when it feels like running the things, you're going to do that really smoothly, and your creative ideas are going to really pick up rather quickly here. When it comes to how you're going to get there, I told you, we have Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles coming. So even if you doubt, am I learning the right thing? Do I have the right expertise? Am I on the right pathway? Whatever it is that you have as a doubt, even if you feel that, you still need to keep the gratitude, okay? Don't let doubt hinder. Again, we have another doubt card coming here. And maybe you're actually distracted about all of the things you want to receive in your life. That's why you're not seeing what you already have. So this is basically calling you as Nine of Pentacles. Don't get confused or don't get distracted. You have so many things on your plate, yes, but at the end of the day, when you put your head on the pillow, appreciate what you already can see and appear to you, because it's going to bring the more here. We have Seven of Wands. Whatever comes your life, as even if it's a small blessing, do not let it get hindered by those who are on a lower level than you are. Because what happens is people who can't do, they love to give a lot of empty advice. And I feel some of you might actually get those advice as like the ones that are trying to bring you down from where you are. So if you're facing like that kind of, oh, you shouldn't do that, you can't do that, you don't have the skills to do that, oh, you shouldn't ask for that, they're going to get rejected and they're not going to trust you. Whatever it is that those below you are actually giving you, you should just, focus on the pentacle, what you already have and what you're creating, what you're desiring, rather than falling like to their, guidance. I mean, I don't think there can be guidance. They can be inspiration. Someone lower than you, someone younger than you can be an inspiration to you. I'm not saying that they cannot be inspiration, but they cannot really guide you. Your heart guides you. Your intuition guides you. Your higher self already guides you, okay? We have your oracle here. Venus retrograde. My heart needs a ceasefire. So I feel like here, this is about also if you have anyone or anything, you feel like, oh, I need to keep having a wall for that person. I feel like that's actually creating like an energy pole. It's wasting your energy. Let me say, if you're hating on someone right now, even if you're not hating on someone, if you dislike someone or their attitude or blaming someone, Venus retrograde tells me just give it up. Give it up because that's also draining the energy out of you, okay? That energy can turn into money. We have a Libra, communication, connection, softness energy. I establish harmonies, bonds with myself and others. So it's not about actually establishing bonds with the ones that are opposing to you. It means that newness is not a bad thing. New things can create better bonds here, okay? We have Chiron. This is actually wounded warrior. I hold the key to healing. Some of you might be healing your money story through this time. So it's about also learning the lesson. That's why Eight of Pentacles showed up as well. 10,000, I balance my social roles. This is about being too hard on yourself. If you're being too hard on yourself, you just need to take a little break from it and just maybe like give yourself, okay, on the social roles. Balancing it means that you, give it a break a little bit. That's the first thing comes to me. Give it a break. Like you don't have to fulfill everybody's expectations of you. Okay? First, your expectations comes first. Because I heard it from like 3 different person in the last 3 months. Nobody's thinking about you. Nobody is thinking about your attitude, your words. Even if they are criticizing your words, they're criticizing because of how they affected them. Nobody's thinking about you. So focus on your own self. That's your, you need to balance yourself first, okay? Let's see what we have here. This is Archangel Michael. Michael and the sword's energy is very fitting. Archangel Michael with his sword actually cuts all the disconnection, all the connections that are tying you to the past. And he showed up on a photo for you here. When you look at this orb, you will receive a great boost of courage, strength, and protection. Your guidance is to place Archangel Michael's deep blue cloak of protection around you. This will enable you to step firmly forward and grasp the opportunities that are being offered to you as you walk your spiritual path. Remember that with Archangel Michael, you can protect others too. So if you feel like that's your purpose of life, first, like I said, you need to balance your social roles. First, you become who you are, then you can help the others, okay? All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, let me know and comment down below. Give this one a thumbs up. And I'm going to leave some more videos right here for you. And I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.